an end like bulb to my chin. Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like bulb to my chin.
I wish I could know it all. I wish I could somehow. I wish I could fall. I wish I come apart.
난 삐끄덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끄덕
누가 봐도 나처럼 난 뻗치 on the beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러질 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난
Late nights chasing bad home. Dreams clouded in your eyes. Conversation.
Let it talk to me.
Baby girl,
Just slow it down, let your body speak.
speak.
I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity.
Sit.
Infinity. Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity.
You got the vibe.
only need a shoulder to cry on So please would you leave me a light on And I'll come by when you don't mind But not if it alone
I'll make you feel like magic. Make you feel like something.
All I want to do is to fly away with you.
Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice Because the table is crawling with nonsense And I won't say yes second time Don't talk at all. Listen to me.
It's clear that your ever loving is coming from the heart. I never had anyone else to call on. It's clear that you're ever loving, I knew it from the start. I open my
Baby like this ring me up 좀 더 내게 다가와 내게 맞춰 my face 살짝 너의 맘을 사이 그냥 움직이나 싶어 넌 어떻게 생각해 자 follow me now 이 rhythm 다시 make me stay We're making music
Dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance,
Hey,
that wanna dance,
yeah,
that wanna dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance,
yeah.
that wanna dance,
Get it.
that wanna dance,
Won't do.
that wanna dance,
We go to
that wanna dance,
old school.
that wanna dance.
We gon' Hey, picture this. I'm posted, minding my business. Trying to play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole play.
Wildflowers,
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, but my feet on the ground. Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me.
There's certain ones that the most I call upon to do a different word.
It's clear that your ever loving is coming from the heart. I never had anyone else to call on. It's clear that you're ever loving, I knew it from the start. I opened my heart and saw it was all gone. I never thought anyone else could be.
Baby like this ring me up 좀 더 내게 다가와 내게 맞춰 my
dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance.
난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, but my feet on the ground. Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. why now I make my people proud. Make my people proud.
Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's cheesing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, but my feet on the ground. 'Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make your people proud.
Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, they can see my shine, so I ain't been doing a hide and seek. Wanna move mumsy out of the ends, I've still got family back in Nige. Ain't got time for the online beef, so I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like it's your last. Ain't got time to be doing complacent. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, but my feet on the ground. 'Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud.
speak.
Speak,
I know that timing is everything.
got me weak.
All I got is infinity.
See it.
Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Everything. All long I got is infinity. Infinity.
I'll make you feel like magic. Make you feel like something's in your eye. Hello, tip, stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby. You can't replace
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! That is his first, the first surely of many, many to come. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Decent chance! And that's a good finish. That is how you do it. He's the one with the Midas touch, and he has struck gold again. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
Oh, great chance! Big chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager...
And a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's really well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot, surely! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! He's found the way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Fernandes with the short one. Bellingham plays it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mexico are looking to go forward now. Alvedi. Upamecano, very much the man of the moment. Thuram. Here's Vieira. And here's Marino. Haaland. Shapes to shoot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
They've played it short. Now it's Doué. Shot, tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliantly, shoots! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how? Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's been taken short. Doué's cross. Chance! It wasn't a great header in the end. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he can thump it away. He's having a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He leaps for it! No, it's wide. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! And that's past the post.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's the throw. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
3 minutes added time.
Threads one in, and it's Marino. Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well,
goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
It's a mass exodus now.
And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. We're on the move again. Now it's Haaland. Haaland driving forwards. And the shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. The pressing's intense, and he shoots! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Fernandez plays it short. Doué touches it back. Now there's a... takes a shot! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's having a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great ball, and the finish! And that's a tiny finish. And that for him is goal number 10.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Haaland. He's going for goal! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Look at, there's the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vieira. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Mikel Merino looking to receive it in space. Now it's real chance! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Chance! That looks a decent ball. And it's Doué. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Vieira. Now it's Bellingham. Merino. It's played through for him. Now there's a... And the shot! And a neat finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
87 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Tries a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it's Fernandez. Merino. Now it's Haaland. Nice bit of trickery. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter.
And that will be the final act. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Haaland, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
The stadium gate. Kindly remove it.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
talk about our differences. We don't talk at all. It seems it's gone to speak. Let's click on
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Now it's Doué. Played in Haaland! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Vieira. Now it's Bellingham. This looks promising. Strokes it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out of play for a throw. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a throw. Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Can he latch on to this? Nice control. Merino gets it away. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's on his own. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Iraq are looking to go forward now. Over to the right flank. It's a promising position. Plays it across. In comes the corner. Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Aims beyond the defence. And that is out of play. Oh, this looks sharp. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Succumbs to the pressure. Alvedi, someone who is excelling big time. Fernandez. And it's Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino. Merino. And that has been knocked clear. Clipped into space. And he's forced to go back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking for options for movement. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Back on the way then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Doué in acres of space out wide. Doué! And there's a goal! And there is your opener! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Played out to the left flank. Merino.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
For this match was
Now it's Bellingham.
81,007.
Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
And he's picked it up out wide, so no flag here. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's taking no chances there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played out wide. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's got away. Haaland. And he shoots! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Erling Haaland.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 8.
So that's
Number
2 now
24.
without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 20.
Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. Camavinga. Now it's Doué. Now it's Camavinga. He's picked his way through. Can he get onto this? What a throw in. Vietnam can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, such a clever touch. Now this could be a... Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is ended up in no man's land. No, that was never going to make it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the counter is on. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally...
And I won't say yes second time, 'cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, 'cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving, or just kicking a can down the road. I don't wanna stay in this place, no.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Has a look and plays it forward. That's going wide left.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Fabulous reader of the game. Shot a goal! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Sané. Looking for the run. Havertz. Sané is onto this. Vietnam replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pavlovic. Elvedi promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Doué receives it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. Pavlovic. Musiala. Havertz. It's Kimmich. Nemecha. Now it's Havertz. And it's Sané. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here is a player who is really happening. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Merino. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Incoming delivery. Musiala. Here's Sané. And the return pass. Now it's Sané. Havertz. Approaching the half-hour mark. Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Some really good ball movement. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland. Wirtz. And it's Kimmich. It's Kimmich. Pavlovic. Spread to the right. Now it's Havertz. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Wirtz. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Elvedi. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's through here. He's in a great position here. Showing good feet. He's shifting through the gears. There's the shot! And it's a goal! And that is his first. The first, surely, of many, many to come. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Wirtz. Merino. Lob charge, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
1 minute added time.
Wirtz plays it in. Thuram getting this one clear. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Vietnam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Haaland. Pavlovic. Vieira. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Musiala. Played out to the left flank. Wirtz. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that was asking for too much. Tar. Nemecha. Pavlovic. Nemecha. Pavlovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mikel Merino, who's set up 1 goal so far. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Upamecano. And it's Camavinga. And here's Doué. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's having a go! Again, a brilliant save. Fernandez plays it short. There's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nemecha. And it's Musiala. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. Doué. Haaland. Doué. Now it's Merino. And it's Doué. Tries to play it through. And he can thump it away. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Haaland. It's out for a goal kick. Nemecha. Shifted upfield. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Upamecano, pressing high and with purpose. He has found the way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And it's Marino. And no, that was never going to make it. Pavlovic. Here's Tar. Nemecha. Pavlovic. To Goretzka. Good ball, good take. That's a good ball out wide. Sané. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Undav. Now it's Goretzka. Played in. Oh, good effort! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. 1-0 as we head towards the end. He's on it, can he get away? That's the throw. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball.
He's had a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike. And we're done. Vietnam can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
Well, Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Spread to the right. Chips it through. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Merino. Doué. Threads one in. Camavinga. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now the ball in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear. Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Fernandes, very much the man of the moment. Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Malta do have a chance to counter here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Doué. Now it's Haaland. Here's Haaland. And here's Camavinga. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Merino. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Merino. And it's Doué. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here's Vieira. And it's Thuram. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Merino. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Terrific effort! Goal! Arsenal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 36 minutes is number 6, Merino. Merino.
first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's hoisted clear. And he's taking no chances there. Played out towards the right wing. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Delivers with whip. Keeper has taken decisive action. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today
Arsenal leading by one at the break.
Is strictly forbidden.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.